I was diagnosed with dementia in, I think, July of 2015, 61 years old. When I found out, I was pretty devastated at the time. I was pretty upset, seeing all my family go through it. People lasted longer, but usually after 2 or 3 years, most people couldn't do anything. I mean, my dad or my sister couldn't drive after 3 years. It just was kind of the progression that they had. And then 3 years into it, my sister couldn't take care of her own meds.
I'd seen what happened to his father and his sister, and it was just a process that they both went through, and I was not looking forward to it. After he was diagnosed, things got more difficult for him to do. The pressure and the stress of being a business owner was getting really difficult for him to deal with. So we sold our business.
My mother was officially diagnosed with Alzheimer's about 5 years ago. As a family, my father and I, we dealt with it the best we could for several years, but it was getting to where he was calling me 5 to 6 times a day, wondering what to do. And of course, he felt like he had nobody else in his position and didn't know what to do. The local Alzheimer's office was just here anytime we needed to call them. Whether I was calling or my father was calling, somebody was always there to walk him through what was going on, to walk me through what was going on, and just let us know we were not alone, that there was help out there. So at the end of my mother's life, I would say the Alzheimer's Association was probably my biggest support group that I had a connection with at that time. I was in pretty much constant contact with them every couple of days as far as what was going on, and they truly provided just emotional support to me on just a regular daily basis. My mother's mom had Alzheimer's and died from it. So out of 5 kids, both my mom and her brother have had it, and I'm scared to death. I mean, it's the not knowing. I think I want to know, because then you can prepare. And there's probably a ton of things that I would record and write down. But, I could be the lucky one. Who knows?
When I got sick, it was, you really don't know how you're gonna do,
Yeah.
Had a doctor who's been my friend forever, knew my mom, my sister, my dad, everybody had been sick, and he'd been looking for me for a drug trial. So I tried over-the-counter drugs for a year, and then I got into the drug trial I'm on today.
He went to work for the company that bought it and is doing great. That he can still work, he can still drive, he can still talk to people, do sales. I'm really pleased with the way things are going now.
I have not really moved backwards from any of my neuropsych tests since I started. And the first time I took it there, I just had to stop and cry, because I realized that is really when it became that I had dementia then. This last time they scored me, and I was not hardly any at all off from when I was 61.
Seeing David and knowing that he's doing the clinical trial, I mean, that definitely gives me hope that, wow, we are making progress. And I mean, definitely if there's something I can do for myself and my children and my husband to prevent it, absolutely, I will do anything. We've got to find something to cure this, or at least to be able to test for it to where we know for sure.
I want to thank you again for all of your donations. It all starts with giving and helping, and the Alzheimer Association has been one of the best things that's ever happened in our life.
The money you give tonight for this cause is going to help hundreds of families and their caregivers, the patients. Without the help of the Alzheimer's Center here in Wichita, I don't know how my life would have been for the last couple years. Their support and their time that they gave to me is invaluable. And we need to do everything we can to keep supporting this cause and to find a cure for this cause, because we don't have time to wait.